Okay, so could I get your name, age, and relationship to the interviewer?
My name is David Victorino, and I'm the father of Matthew Victorino, and I am 53 years old.
Okay, so I got a few questions for you here. What do you know or remember about November 22nd, 1963, when John F. Kennedy was assassinated?
Well, I was only 3 years old, and people think I'm crazy, but I do remember seeing it on TV, and I remember it was a very chaotic day. I remember my parents all upset and everything, and it was pretty crazy.
Many people have said hope in America died a little that day. Do you agree? And if so, how did hope in America change that day?
Now, I don't know if it probably did. I don't know. I was pretty young to realize all that stuff, but I don't know.
Alright, so next question. What do you know or remember about the Vietnam War? Many people have said Americans lost trust in the federal government by the end of the war. Do you agree? And if so, has the trust ever been won back by the federal government?
Well, I remember the Vietnam War because it was on the news every day, all the hippies and peace and love and everybody protesting. We were watching it in grade school and coming up into high school, and it was getting a little worrisome then about that time, but I don't know if they lost any faith in the government, because there's always people that lose faith. Whatever we lost, I'm sure we gained back.
Alright, so next question. What do you know or remember about July 20th, 1969, when the U.S. was able to land the first man on the moon? Many people have said the world's perception changed about the U.S. that day. Do you agree?
Well, I remember it was a race to get to the moon before the Russians, and we beat them, so we had bragging rights. I remember watching all the little films, watching it on TV, and then my parents buying all the little films, and we watching it on the recorder at home. And I don't know, it was a pretty proud point though.
Alright. What do you know or remember about August 8th, 1974, following the Watergate scandal?
I don't know, it was always on the news, and I don't know, it just sounded like a bunch of rigmarole to me, but I don't know. I remember hearing about it all the time. Never really followed it too much though.
What do you know or remember about November 9th, 1989, when the Berlin Wall came down, effectively ending the Cold War? Many people have said life in America changed that day. Do you agree? And if so, how did life change that day?
It was a pretty happy time for everybody over there. I don't know if it affected us one way or another here, but I guess it probably did, the government, but I don't know, it didn't. Everybody in Germany, I know, it was a big deal.
What do you know or remember about September 11th, 2001, when the country experienced the worst terrorist attack in U.S. history? How has American life changed in the past decade after this horrific event?
I remember it pretty clear. It was a bad day. You know, I know security is crazy on everything now. Getting on the airplanes and just about everything. Getting a license is, you go through everything for a hazmat license, and just, it wasn't a very good day.
And finally, it is said that every American has a dream, whether it be wealth, happiness, a better life for their children. What was your dream, and do you think you have achieved it?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just dream to grow up, have a family, everybody be happy, healthy. You know, God bless that we've all been fine. Yeah, I think my dreams come true.
Okay. So, looks like that's it. for today.